All right, thank you everybody for joining CyberTalk Monday for March 2026. I am your host, CyberKing Carson J. Gallo, here with my co-host, AJ Agarwal, CyberLord Regent of Tesla Owners Florida. How you doing, AJ?
Doing well. How are you, Carson?
Beautiful. I just had a great weekend in Chattanooga, Tennessee, actually, for the Chattanooga Charge 2026 event. We had, let's see, few hundred people came out to check out all the vendors and exhibitors. Everyone from Josh West to Josh Hazel, a lot of Joshes came out, and a lot of members from Florida came out. In fact, so many members from Florida came out that we actually won a prize for the most attended Tesla club outside of Mississippi, in which we won our own orange Cybertruck. So
Nice.
shout out and thanks to all of our cyber members who made the trip. It was worth it just for my precious. And yesterday, if just not even to the day wasn't or the weekend wasn't even over, because yesterday we went for a nice meetup at the Supercharger at Whole Foods, one of the few superchargers in the country that has a solar canopy. And then right from there, thanks to Tesla Tino, we organized one of the largest off-road Tesla trips ever in history. There was about 34 Teslas all going off-road in a state forest, not a state park, but a state forest. And I learned the difference is that a state forest, in a state park, a state forest is less infrastructure, less facilities, and it's significantly more remote. And of those 34 vehicles, about 24 of them were Cybertrucks, and we had a total of about 60 people come out. And I rode on the easy and medium trails with one of our fellow Florida members. Shout out to Steven for giving me a ride. And and then a few other brave Cybertruck owners stayed behind and went on the difficult trails for another 3 hours after that. So crazy weekend. Definitely a big step up from Chattanooga Charge 2025. And I'm sure they're going to go all out for Chattanooga Charge 2027. And anybody listening who attended Chat Charge 2026 who wants to have fun next month, they can join us in Florida for Tesla SpaceX Cyberballs, part Tesla, part space, part X, part comedy show in Cape Canaveral the week of 420. Specifically, April 18th is going to be our main cyber conference day. What's up with the screen share? Oh, I'll take care of that.
Okay. I don't know what happened there. I pushed the button and what the heck happened?
Hey, dude,
Again,
y'all missed the cyber boats. We were fording rivers on that third one, bro. It was wild.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude. We went through like actual moving water. The Cybertrucks became boats.
You have to enable wave mode?
Dude, it was so amazing. Like that third trail was actually rough. Like it was butt puckering, but amazing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I ended up going with Doug, aka Triangle, also known as Rob.
With Tescalibur.
Yeah, dude, it was dope, bro. So cool. I just figured I'd bring that up because I didn't think you guys went to it. But, dude, that third trail was nuts.
AJ, go down to the arrow in the corner, bottom right-hand corner. Right there where it says pop out. There you go.
No, it's still... Yeah, sorry, Anthony, I know you're giving up there and I'm having technical issues. No, what happened is I clicked on Anthony and I click open stage. I thought that's the way to get him on. And that's after, when I clicked open stage is what this is what happened.
Yeah, you have the you're sharing your screen pinned. So you got to unpin sharing your screen. So right click on my face and pin me.
Pin you. Pin you. There is no pin you.
Try clicking on my box. Just left click on me.
Yeah, that's left click. left click. Oh, there you
There
go.
you go. Yep.
Okay.
So, Smokey, are you already back in Jacksonville?
Yeah, we got in this morning at like 7 after I picked up the little puppers, man. So he was so excited to see us. So by the time we got back in this morning, it was like 7:30, conked out, like just woke up not long ago. And then yeah, now I'm going through footage and trying to catch up, man. It's wild. So fun though, dude. The saddest part is when it had to end. Damn, it sucks.
Yeah. Yep. But there'll be more. There'll be more Chattanooga charges. There'll be more events in Florida and more events that you'll be organizing yourself.
Absolutely, brother. It's just beginning.
Yeah, I'm seeing nothing but Jacksonville people today. You, AJ, and Stephen Kovacs just passed at the Supercharger where I was just at, and he was going right from this charger to Jacksonville. I'm surrounded by Jacksonville people.
Just saying, maybe Jax is popping, bro.
Yeah. You
It's
guys got
about
to get
time.
working on the
Right?
next event sometime in the next quarter. There's some good stuff and good fun to be had up there. Got to pop. We got to top the Castillo de San Marcos event.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to do. That was pretty lit in the morning.
Captain Optimus, our cyber.
I think we should
Cyber.
do a round 2 of that at some point because that was just amazing. It was just fun.
Yeah, definitely sometime. There's still a lot of cool, unique stuff that we could do if that a lot of people have suggested and we have it on our ideas list. But yeah, definitely sometime next year we should do a repeat of that.
Absolutely, brother.
All right, let's see what else is on the agenda. Let me go to let's go to our questions and see if we have any questions from the audience. Let's see here. Any questions on X chat? Let's see. Nothing on the X chat. Go to Facebook. Anything on the Facebook? Nothing on the Facebook. Go to the YouTube. Anything on YouTube? Nothing on YouTube yet. Did you guys hear about the Terafab announcement and Elon showing off the launching system to launch the satellites from the moon? How's that going to work though? Wouldn't we need to build up the entire supply chain on the moon in order for us to launch
Yeah,
satellites?
that's the plan.
But we already got to build the largest building on Earth just to make them on Earth.
No,
And
see, that's
that's
just
just
for chips. That's just for chips. But we're gonna need a lot more. Which the moon has so much silicates up there and everything else. They'll be able to make them up there too. So like double time. Let's go.
Yeah, but they're talking about that like that's going to be in the next 5 years. It's going to be in the next 5 years if we lucky if we make our own chips completely in house in just the United States within a few years, let alone the moon in a few years. You need to build up an entire supply chain from the ground up, and that's hard enough
I think it's gonna
just to do
happen,
chips.
bro.
I don't know about in 5 years. Take the entire supply chain of Earth and move it over to the moon? I don't see
We don't
how
have to
that's.
take the whole supply chain. That's the thing. Everything is available right there in the regolith of the moon. That's the wild part. Like you can actually extract these materials, and then some of the materials you get out of the regolith be going into making oxygen for breathing and life sustainment. Then you get some of them that are good for building material. You get some of them that are good for like silicates for making like, for example, like solar panels or chips or anything else. Dude, like everything we need is right there, and they have the means to refine and get it out.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that they definitely don't have the raw materials there. What I'm saying is there's nobody living there yet, so there's no infrastructure for people to live. So therefore, there's no people there to mine it. Therefore, and there's no housing, there's no food, there's no drink, and then plus you need all the other the manufacturing equipment to be shipped there in the first place, and then you need all the different minerals and stuff. You need to go to all different parts of the moon, probably because they're scattered probably all over the moon. And then you need to build transportation infrastructure, and then you need to build the factories that are going to refine it, and then those factories need to build the other factory, and so on and so forth. You need to build it
Oh yeah,
everything. up.
We're going to see soon. I have a feeling. I think within the next month, I think we're going to see V3 Optimus, and he doesn't need to eat, and he doesn't need to breathe. He doesn't need to, any of the things that we need to do in that harsh environment. So I could see it being very possible.
That's true. Yeah. If we just send, like 1 million Optimuses to the moon and just let them do their own thing, they could just go out and mine and find the minerals and then just walk them all back or transport them back. And then you would need significantly less infrastructure. That's true.
It's going to be an entertaining couple of years, I feel.
Good point. What's Elon
So how was your drive
say?
back? Are you back in Florida, bro?
I am. Where am I? I'm right on the border. I'm in Lake Park, Georgia. I'm gonna be back by tonight, and I'm gonna stay at a special place tonight. I'm gonna stay
Very nice.
at the V4 Supercharger on all of the East Coast.
Very nice. I'm looking forward to seeing some pictures, buddy.
Yeah. Not a good sign though that already 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 stalls are out of order. So not a good sign there. I don't know.
They'll iron it out, I'm sure.
I know, but they've had a while to iron it out. It's basically just a upgraded, supposed to be more upgraded, reliable version of V3. So I don't know why they already got sick. Maybe they just slowly turning them on. Maybe they weren't even turned on in the first place. That could be why.
Yeah, it's always possible.
Yeah.
Kind of stress testing it a little bit at a time.
Yep, that's true. That could be what they're doing. Kissimmee is weird. There's a lot of pockets of Kissimmee. And Kissimmee is also, interestingly, Kissimmee is also famous for having the only dedicated used Tesla center in the entire country. So now they have first V4s and only V4 supercharger on the East Coast and the only dedicated used Tesla center in the entire country, which is interesting.
It's a nice little area right outside of Orlando where it's still kind of like kind of homey, but it's still like right outside of, the tourist zone.
And they also have this special area, which I was just talking to Marianne and Jason about the other day. They have like this no light pollution area park, where it's like illegal to have your lights on after 6 p.m. So it's one of the best places in the entire state to see stars. And my idea is that we do a sound show there. So we get the Tesla Club to go down there, and I break out my FM transmitter, and I have all the Teslas play like space songs at the same time in sync.
Ooh.
So no light show, but a sound show.
That's cool too. We could probably make a light show out of it as well.
Well, it's illegal for us to have the lights on because of the light pollution. They don't want the lights on.
People are no fun, man.
Well, no, but that's the whole point of that park. There's no lights, therefore you can see the stars. With zero light, with less light pollution, you can better and more easily see the stars.
Yeah, I'm working on getting that light show actually uploaded right now. My drone footage of it.
Ooh, yeah, I saw some early shots of that. The lightning bolt looked great. Shout out to you and Jason.
Dude, all of us, bro. It was all of us. All of us working together made that happen in 3 hours.
Yeah. What do you think? There was 200 vehicles?
Oh, dude, at least. Like, that was probably on the downside. I'm thinking 200 are what we know of, but typically events, people show up last minute or buy last minute. So it was at 200 probably like 2 days before the event started. So I'm thinking maybe 10, 15%, maybe more than that possibly showed up. But I'm guesstimating.
Nice. Oh, I think Alex has a question. I see he's typing. Oh, Alex invites. Yes. Invite to speak, Alex.
Hey guys, what's going on? How are you?
Beautiful.
What's up, buddy?
We just talked about the Pirate Light Show a few minutes ago, actually.
Yeah, no, I heard. Hey, I heard the part about the light pollution area, and I was like, you can make a light show with no light actual cues or signals, so you just have the audio blast, and so you don't have to do any kind of like FM transmitting and have impossible interference or anything like that. You can just simply set the MP3 file in there with a blank light show file, and it'll work perfectly fine with no lights flashing or anything.
Genius. That's
Yeah.
genius. I didn't know you could do that.
Yep.
Yeah, because they're separate files. The audio file is a separate file together.
Yeah, you'll still need the FC file, but you can just literally have a blank one in there.
And
Yep, so
that
no
way,
triggers for any lights.
Yep.
yeah, exactly. No FM interference, which
Nothing.
can be, I've tried doing that in the past. It can be unreliable.
Hmm.
Just one loose coax or cable, or your internet isn't working.
Yep.
And plus, this would be offline. You just need to have the flash drives, and then yeah.
That's it.
Nice. All right. Yeah. We got to tell Jason about this idea. That's brilliant.
Absolutely.
We missed your beast mode truck there, Alex. We really missed it.
Dude, I was so sad. So I'm at work right now, but before I went to work, I took all the lights off of it. So it's so sad. It's just a sad Cybertruck right now.
You will be missed. Awesome truck.
It'll be coming back. It's a blank canvas, and I'm already mapping out. I'm probably gonna double the pixel density for Cyberfest this
Ooh.
year. So it'll be
Cyber
twice as
Regent is-
insane.
That's awesome, dude.
Can't wait to see that. I was just telling somebody about your cannons with the fog machine, about the Pirate Light Show. And speaking of which, you have dedicated fog machines, right, Alex?
Yep, yeah, and I'm actually working on something to make it so the pirate cannons that I had on there were very crude. I ran out of time making them. So it was just using the fog machine to actually push the fog out. But I'm actually working on a little, I don't know, kind of like an air pusher using a compressor and a solenoid that'll open up and close based on whenever I want it to, and it'll actually make it seem like a cannon is firing off and blowing the smoke out like crazy.
Nice.
Yeah. So it won't be nearly as like mundane or tame. It'll literally shoot out like a cannon.
Nice.
So
That sounds great.
yeah, I'm sure you guys can tell I have way too much time on my layovers here when I'm not flying.
First
All
world
good,
problems, brother.
That's it, man.
If you're able to, I'll follow up with you later on it. But we could definitely use some fog machines for the Cyber Smoke Light Show on Monday, 4/20, as part of Tesla SpaceX Cyberball. So that way, it'll look like all the Teslas are getting high.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, I get my schedule for April tomorrow, actually. So if I'm off, then I'll definitely be there, and yeah, I'll bring all my fog machines with us then. 'Cause I think I got 2 or 3 of them.
Sweet. Yeah, we got to get our Teslas high, 4/20.
Yeah.
Has to be done. And get Reggae Optimus, man.
Oh boy.
Speaking of, we all need to start pushing that on X, FYI, as well.
Getting high?
And any social media you frequent that you have a semi-following, make sure that you're pushing this event so people can know about it. Because it's going to be lovely.
Absolutely.
Yep. SpaceX Cyberballs. In fact, I did a cool thing on X. Now that X articles are open up to everybody, I made the event page into an X article. The advantage of that is, if you do a post about an event, it's one and done. You can't update it. You change the date and time, you change the details. That's it. It's one and done. With articles, you can go back and tweak it, update the graphics, insert hyperlinks, embed videos and GIFs into it. So it looks like an event page and it's within X.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Hey, could you do me a solid? Just DM me that link. I want to make sure that I can share that out as well, brother.
Yeah, I'll post it in the chat right now. Here it is. And boom, just put that in the chat. I'll also put it on our Facebook and YouTube, if anybody wants to go to it there as well. YouTube. and put that in the X chat as well. Here we go.
Do we know if there's going to be a launch on April 20th yet? I'm trying to look it up, and I can't see any of them this far out yet.
Too early to tell.
Yeah.
They don't announce launches until within a week or two. But all the major events that we had and camping trips, we've had not one, but 2 launches.
All right.
So if the pattern and our luck continues, we'll have not 1 but 2 launches. And if SLS gets delayed for the umpteenth time,
Yeah, I'm sure
which
it
is currently
will.
scheduled for April 1st, we may be one of those launches. We may see astronauts go to the moon.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
see there's supposed to be a Falcon Heavy launch in April as well. They don't have a date yet, but it is scheduled in April.
To see another Falcon Heavy launch. It's been a while.
Yeah, I was
since
gonna say I haven't
one.
seen one in a long time.
Last one I think was in October or November, which I saw in person.
Yeah, I love
it's been
those,
a month.
especially when they come back and land in the dual landing zones, just synced up perfectly.
Yep. I'm sorry. 2 Octobers or Novembers ago, not October 2025. I think it was like
Yeah,
October or November 2024.
It was a while ago. I know that.
Yeah, they're just gotten so efficient with the Falcon 9 that's very
Yeah.
rarely that they need to use the Falcon Heavy. They don't even need to launch the astronauts. Just
No.
do it on a Falcon 9. Well, that's all I got. It covered some good news. We covered our past events and some upcoming events. AJ, CyberLord, Regent, did you have anything you wanted to cover?
Not in particular. I just definitely missed out on the event, of course, and I'm hoping we can put together a good event for ours coming up in April. I don't know if you want to talk about that.
Yep. Like I said, if anybody hasn't heard already, Tesla SpaceX Cyberballs, part Tesla, part space, part X, part comedy show. The week of 420 in Cape Canaveral. The main event will be Cyber Conference Day on Saturday, April 18th in the backyard of Tesla Merritt Island. We'll be doing activities all week that you can join for free and optionally. On Monday, we'll meet at the Pier 220 Seafood and Grill. Beautiful large restaurant right on the water. Great for watching rocket launches, which hopefully we have 1 or 2. Sunday will be Cyber Exploration Day, where we'll be going inside Kennedy Space Center. And then on Monday, 420, we'll be doing a Cyber Smoke Tesla Light Show brought to you by Cyberbeats, in addition to the Rocket Light Tesla Light Show that we'll be doing on Saturday evening. And on Tuesday, we'll be doing a plaid barbecue at Jetty Park Campgrounds for cyber camping. And then Wednesday, stand by for more details. We're looking to do another light show for Earth Day, probably in Cape Canaveral. At the place that's helping us get off the planet, we'll be celebrating our planet Earth on Earth Day in Cape Canaveral. Let us know if you have any questions about that. Oh, AJ, can you cancel out that window for the Finder on the screen? Let us know if you have any questions about that. Sign up now. Cyber VIP tickets start at $69.420, and Cyber Standard tickets start at $42.06.9 as well. And yep, thanks everyone for joining us. We'll see you next month at Tesla SpaceX Cyberballs, as well as CyberTalk Monday and all of our other cyber events. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
See you guys.
Y'all have a great one, dudes.
Deuces.